Hey guys, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. I've been teasing this one for a while, but this is my Grateful Dead video. Show you some of the Grateful Dead stuff I have. Now, I'm a pretty big Grateful Dead fan. I have been all my life, from the time I was a teenager anyways. I've got a lot of Grateful Dead stuff, but going through this and kind of getting all the Dead stuff I have together, I realized I am actually missing a couple. I've had them years ago, but kind of lost in the shuffle, you know what I mean? I've sold my collection a couple times, so I have 3 that I'm missing. So see if you guys can, before I tell you, can pick out which ones they are. So starting from the very beginning, so I've got, we're going to start off with like all the official releases, live and studio, kind of from the beginning. And then I'm going to go through like a ton of compilations, bootlegs, and I'm going to touch on a little bit of some of the solo stuff. And I've got a ton of box sets here that I'm also going to go through. So stay tuned. Starting off with first Grateful Dead record, just self-titled Grateful Dead. This one is really nice. This one usually, when you find them, they're in rough shape. This one's in the shrink, really nice gold mono copy. But yeah, this is a great record. I really like it. Definitely heavier on the psychedelic. And as the Grateful Dead progress, they just really develop their own style, the jam band style, you know. But this is some early, more psychedelic stuff. So is this Anthem of the Sun. This is maybe my favorite, maybe not. I don't know. American Beauty might be my favorite. But this one, as far as the psychedelic era goes, you know, there's so many different eras of Grateful Dead stuff. Anthem of the Sun is absolutely phenomenal. So this is a killer one. And then also, with that one, I, for years, looked for this. This is the alternate Anthem of the Sun. This was released somewhere between 75 and 77. There's some debate, but this is a remix of the of that same album. Some of the stereo pans are different, and there's a couple other different things. Different instruments come in and go out at different times. But this is just a alternate version with, they reissued it with this white cover, which I've heard the band did not like. So they didn't do a whole lot of them, but that's kind of a rare remix. This one was really tough for me to find. It took me a couple years to track one down. So that's a really cool one. Next is this one. I can never pronounce this one. I will try. I'm not going to try, but you guys know what it is. Yeah, this is the next. And then one of these kids, I don't know if you know this, on the back cover, there's all these kids. One of them is Courtney Love. Can't remember. I think it's this one, but I'm not 100% sure. But just a little side trivia for you. But that's another psychedelic kind of era. Also, some of these are MoFi copies. Now, ideally, I would like to get all the original copies and MoFi copies, but I get them in the shop so often, I just sell every Grateful Dead album I get because I have enough at home. I don't really worry about it, but I like to get a really nice copy, like a really nice US copy of each one that are crispy, nice, maybe even promo. That's what I like to get. But anyways, this is an original master recording of Grateful Dead Live. This one sounds phenomenal. But really great early live album from the Grateful Dead. It's got a fantastic gatefold, as you know. But yeah, I just was able to track down on the MoFis. And if I'm going to pull one out and listen to it, I'm probably going to be a MoFi copy. So I'm glad to have that. Got a original master recording of Working Man's Dead. This one is arguably their greatest, along with, you know, American Beauty, Working Man's Dead. It depends on who you ask and what mood they're in. But this is a fantastic album. The original press had the back of the cover upside down, and they reissued it. And they switched it, but for this one, they honored the upside down back, which is pretty cool. And they even have the original master recording upside down. Thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, Working Man's Dead, fantastic record. And then we're here at American Beauty. I've said a million times, this one just, man, it just takes me back. This is an incredible record. It's just, I feel like anyone who doesn't like Grateful Dead could probably still like this record. You know, Grateful Dead have that reputation of being jam band, hippie, patchouli, hacky sack, you know, all that. But, I mean, this has some really, really strong songwriting on it. Really great record. Love it so much. This is the Grateful Dead self-titled live, Skull and Roses. I should track it down somewhere, but I think my mom's got it at the house, at my parents' house. But I painted this album cover in art class when I was like 16. But yeah, this is a great MoFi killer live. And then, like, you guys probably know this, but it's got a really good gatefold. I love the picture of the band and the, you know, I love their gatefold. What can I say? Europe 72. This one's, it's got all the goodies and booklets and all that stuff in it. I'm not going to go too deep into that. But this is one I had early on when I was a kid. I was able to track one of these down. And just absolutely love spinning this record. But great live record. Wake of the Flood. This is original master recording of this. I love the artwork on this one, but really good record as well. Mars Hotel. This one's up there for me as one of my favorites. This is the original master recording. And this is the older, like the early to mid 80s. This maybe 82, 83. They did this original master recording, but they just reissued the original master recording. I think it's a little bit different mix, but I don't have that one. This is the early one. But yeah, this is a great record. You know, it's got the United States blues, all that on it. Yeah, absolutely love this artwork on the back. All these animals or monsters sitting around the TV, but you know, Scarlet Begonias, Ship of Fools, U.S. Blues, China Doll, all that, man. Those songs are all their favorites. I mean, Scarlet Begonias. Holy moly. Blues for Allah, super strong record. This is the original master recording. But yeah, this one's really tight, really nice. So here's one I've got, for some reason, 3 copies of. This is the original Terrapin Station. And so you've got... Well, I'll go through that on the next one. So this is I just showed this in another video. I didn't really explain it. This is a promo copy, and it says specially banded for airplay. So what that means is, basically, if you look at the original non-promo version, you know, side 2 is just one long mix. It's just one song. It's just Terrapin Station. On the specially banded for airplay, it divides the track so you can listen to the sections. So, because there are sections of the song. So, you know, Terrapin Station's got, let's see, part 1, Lady with a Fan, Terrapin Station, Terrapin Transit, At a Siding, Terrapin Flyer, and refrain. So it's divided into, you know, 7 different songs, but it's one long song. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got divisions to where if they were going to play it on the air, they could play like the part 6 or part 4 or whatever if they wanted to. So that's what that version is, but pretty cool. So I've got that one, and then my third version of this one is the Super Disc audiophile copy. But yeah, this is a really great record. I do like most Dead albums. There's a couple I don't care for. But this is a really cool, you could just hear their fusion kind of coming in and out. Jerry's guitar effects are pretty cool on that one. This Shakedown Street promo, pretty nice. You know, another great record. I love it. Reckoning. Killer one. Live set. This is another one that I had when I was a kid and just listened to it over and over and over again. Loved it. Great live record. In the Dark. So I think I mentioned it in my last video. This one and Built to Last have that dark transparent colored vinyl. That was super cool. This one's Dylan and the Dead. I thought I had an original pressing of this, but somehow I don't. Somehow I got this Wild and Crazy colored vinyl. I think it might have been a record store day thing. But I probably need to get an original press of it. But I really like this record. Bob Dylan on vocals, Grateful Dead on the backing. I love Dead. I love Bob Dylan. What's not to like? But I just listened to this a couple hours ago, and it holds up. I love it. Built to Last, another one. This one, I've not run across many copies of this in a while. I don't know that it's that rare, but I've just found this one the other day and hung on to it because I don't think I've ever had it. And then this is one that's tough to find, and people are hard after it. Without a Net. Really great live. This one's a promo. I think a lot of them are promos, but this is a 3 LP. Over the years, these, like 10 years ago, these didn't cost nearly as much. Now the price has gone way up. I was shocked to see how much they go for, but this is just one. 1990, you know, the story. CDs were going out, CDs were coming in, records were going out. CDs had already been in for a while. But yeah, this is a fantastic, this one's like mint. You know, glad to have this one. Beautiful. It's got that hype sticker with it. All right, here's some more stuff. Let's grab the second stack here. Holy moly, holy moly. What are we gonna do? We're gonna zip through these. This is the best of. What a long straight trip it's been. Promo copy. This is a live record store day. What do they call this? Hampton 74. Yeah, that one's one I picked up a long time ago. This is one that I just got a couple, maybe, oh shoot, it's probably been a year ago now, but a friend of mine sold me that one. It's another record store day thing. San Francisco. This one I actually haven't opened yet. I forgot I had it, but that's a record store day. Warfield. Playing with the Band, another record store day thing. Winterland, this one's really killer, and I loved it because it had that throwback to the Skull and Roses artwork. But yeah, that's another record store day one. This one's one I've actually had this a really long time. I had it since the record store day I got it at. But that's high quality. It's Austin. Really, really good. I think this might have been record store day 2014. I can't remember, but that's I've had one since it came out. This is I've had this one a long time too. One from the Vault. Yeah, great live stuff. And so now here's another one. Well, this is a bootleg. We're gonna roll into some bootlegs. Bootleg territory. Bob Dylan, The Grateful Dead. I don't remember what this sounds like. I forgot I had it. This one's fairly new. I think this one might come out this year or last year. Pirates of the Deep South, Florida broadcast 1970. This one sounds terrible. It's called Stella Blue. It's an audience recording, and it is bad. So I don't even... It's the type of thing I don't really want to sell it because I don't want someone to hate it. So Farewell to Winterland. Really cool one with Jerry Garcia with that wine glass. That's kind of a iconic, popular bootleg. This one's my favorite. This is my favorite bootleg. This is Garcia's Gang. This one features Dwayne Allman. So yeah, this one's my favorite for sure. This is a black vinyl version, but there are red vinyl versions that are a little bit more rare. This is for Deadheads Only, Capitol Theater, 1978. Killer stuff someone wrote, because it was apparently mislabeled. So someone wrote in the right titles on that one. This one is Live in San Francisco. It's a 45 RPM. When I first got this, I was like, oh, what a bummer. It's in a white jacket and it doesn't have a cover. Well, it didn't have a cover. It didn't come with one. That's pretty good. A little bootleg there. This one is the, someone made this cover. So a lot of the trademark quality covers have like stamped, like it would just said Grateful Dead Live from the Fillmore or whatever. So someone made that cover. And this is on red and blue vinyl. So there's the red. There's the blue. Super cool. This one is Grateful Dead Out West, Hollywood Palladium. It's a pretty cool artwork on that one. This one's another cool artwork, Double Dead. And then that's all the bootlegs I have. I really thought I had more bootlegs than that. Sorry, I'm not going into too much detail on each one. I just want to get time to show them all. These are some really cool MoFi. So I'm going to go into some solo stuff. And sorry, it's all over the place here. Most of the stuff is Jerry Garcia. but there's some others here. This Jerry Garcia and David Grisman, Shady Grove. This was a really, really good MoFi. I really like that one. This is another one. Jerry Garcia, David Grisman. Yeah, great MoFi. Those two are fantastic. So this one, like Jerry Garcia, can I just say, which you guys probably know this if you're watching this video, but what a phenomenal, holy moly, such a versatile player. I mean, he could play anything. But this one is like, this is Howard Wells, Jerry Garcia, Hooter Roll. Holy moly, this is a smoker of a record. Real funky infusion, like nothing like Grateful Dead. But it has Jerry Garcia. You can hear him on there just killing it. But my gosh, the guy was just, he's just unworldly talented. Garcia, this is a promo copy with that strip across the cover. This Old and in the Way, man, this is a record that I've loved for a very, very long time. Insanely good bluegrass record. I remember I was about 15 or 16 years old, and I was at a friend's house, and he put this on, and I was like, wow, this is really good bluegrass. What is this? He's like, it's Old and in the Way. It's Jerry Garcia. And I had no idea that that Jerry Garcia played bluegrass at that point, and I was like, wow. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole, and you know, Jerry Garcia kind of started out that way and was a very good banjo player, and you know, just a brilliant strings guy. You know, Cats Under the Stars, iconic one. And then we got the Jerry Garcia acoustic band. So that is the Garcia stuff. Here's a couple cool ones I'll show you. This Bob Weir Ace. I've got a couple other ones that I didn't show, but this one's really cool. It's a promo copy. It's got that really cool sticker on it. And then this is one that I don't see a whole lot of people ever talk about. So this is Sea Stones. This one has Jerry Garcia, you know, Mickey Hart, Phil Lesh. It's got Grace Slick. It's got David Crosby. So it's got a lot of really killer players on it. This is I think they're all quadraphonic, but this is a quadraphonic promo. Really, really, really cool record. And this is one I never ever see. Nobody talks about it. It's kind of under the radar. So that's a really cool one I thought I would show. And then, so let's get into some box sets here. So this is the Portland Memorial Coliseum, Portland, Oregon, 1974. Really cool artwork on that one. I believe it's a 5 LP, if I remember correctly. I may not. Here's another one. This Cornell is one of my absolute favorites. Cornell 1977. The first issue of this was limited, and a ton of people wanted it and didn't get it. And so the prices skyrocketed on these. And then they did a second pressing, and now the second pressing is even expensive. So this is the first. Look at the artwork on that, man. But unbelievable show. This one is dynamite, man. Just absolutely killer. So this is, was it a 5 LP? Yeah. Killer stuff. Alrighty, let's go to this. Is one of my, so a lot of them have really, really cool artwork. This is one of my favorites. Spring 1990, So Glad You Made It. I've had this one a couple times, and the last time I found it, I was like, I gotta keep this one. This is a great show, and I love that artwork. That's one thing about the Grateful Dead. Their artwork is spot on. Good stuff. And let me show you, this is my favorite right here. My favorite Grateful Dead item I have, probably. This is Grateful Dead. They call it Sunshine Daydream. Thinetta, Oregon, 1972. But this is a really cool, I don't know if you call it a box set, I guess you would, but it's got like panels. So you open it up like that, there's some artwork. You open it up like that, there's some artwork. You open it up like that, there's some more artwork, and there's records inside. It's a 4 LP. This is just one of my favorite things. It's so good. The concert's so good. The artwork is the best. It's so good. So that's one of my favorite Grateful Dead items. Let's go. Let's just pull these Bad Larry's off. This one's one of the more recent ones I have. I don't buy a whole lot of the box sets now, but this is 1977 Community War Memorial, Rochester, New York. Pretty cool. 6 LP. This one is Grateful Dead, Capitol Theater, New Jersey, 77. This one's, obviously that artwork is just out of this world. This is, I think that was a record store day thing, so is this. This is the Wake Up to Find Out, Nassau Coliseum, 1990. And then this one's the Fillmore West, 1969. So those are the box sets, and then I got a couple Garcia box sets. This was Before the Dead, Jerry Garcia. This one's really cool. I haven't even opened this one yet. I need to check it out because it looks killer. And then I've got the Merle Saunders and Jerry Garcia Keystone Companions, which these guys together are unstoppable, unbelievable stuff. So this is a really cool one. I've listened to this one when I first got it. I need to throw it back on again. So anyways, that's the Grateful Dead stuff I was able to round up. I mean, such a great band with a great discography. If you didn't think about which ones that I still need Grateful Dead Go to Heaven, which that's not my favorite record. I'm fine with not having that one because if I'm going to throw on a Dead record, it's not going to be that. Missing Bear's Choice, History of the Grateful Dead Volume 1. It's a live thing. And then I actually don't have a copy of Steal Your Face. So those are 3 that I need, but I'll get them eventually. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you Deadheads out there got your Dead fix on this one. If you enjoyed it, check out some of my other videos. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.